Gregory Peck wasn't just a Hollywood legend. He was an actor who stood for integrity and grace. His roles in movies like To Kill a Mockingbird and Roman Holiday made him a beloved figure worldwide. Fans adored his charm, powerful performances, and quiet strength. But behind the glittering lights of Hollywood, Gregory's life was not without challenges. Despite his fame, he faced personal heartbreaks that tested his resilience. His struggles reminded the world that even icons face pain and loss. This story dives into Gregory Peck's journey, a tale of stardom, tragedies, and the enduring legacy of a man who left an indelible mark on the world. It is a story of greatness shaped by perseverance and compassion. Gregory Peck's early life and career beginnings. Gregory was born in San Diego, California, in 1916. His family lived a modest life, far removed from the glamour of Hollywood. His father, a pharmacist, and his mother separated when Gregory was just 6 years old. The divorce left Gregory in the care of his maternal grandmother, who became a central figure in his upbringing. Life with his grandmother wasn't easy, but it taught Gregory resilience. He grew up valuing simple joys like reading books and exploring the outdoors. These early experiences shaped his grounded personality and instilled a strong sense of independence. Determined to follow this passion, Gregory left his medical studies and moved to New York City to train as an actor. He joined the neighborhood playhouse, where he studied under Sanford Meisner, a renowned acting coach. The intense training helped Gregory develop his emotional depth and authenticity, setting the stage for his remarkable career. The jump to Hollywood and early successes. After honing his craft in New York, Gregory began pursuing a career in theater. He performed in small plays, often facing rejection and criticism. But each setback only fueled his determination to improve. Gregory was committed to proving himself, and his perseverance soon paid off. In the early 1940s, Gregory made his Broadway debut in The Morning Star and The Willow and I. These roles allowed him to showcase his talent and earned him praise from critics. His commanding presence and ability to connect with audiences set him apart from other actors of his time. Hollywood took notice, and Gregory transitioned to film. His breakthrough came with The Keys of the Kingdom in 1944, where he played a humble and dedicated missionary. This role earned him an Academy Award nomination and established him as a rising star. Following this success, Gregory appeared in several acclaimed films, including Alfred Hitchcock's Spellbound, 1945, and The Yearling, 1946. These performances showcased his versatility and emotional range, solidifying his place as one of Hollywood's most promising talents. Gregory Peck's rise to international fame. The 1950s marked the beginning of Gregory Peck's dominance in Hollywood. His ability to play complex characters with charm and depth made him a favorite among audiences and directors alike. He became known for his heroic and morally upright roles, which reflected his own values. In Captain Horatio Hornblower, 1951, Gregory played a fearless naval officer. The film's action-packed narrative and Gregory's strong performance captivated viewers, making it a box office hit. His portrayal of leadership and courage resonated deeply with audiences. Later that year, Gregory took on the role of King David in David and Bathsheba. The biblical epic required him to balance the struggles of power and personal desire. Gregory's performance was both regal and vulnerable, showcasing his ability to bring emotional depth to larger-than-life characters. One of his most beloved roles came in 1953 with Roman Holiday. Starring opposite Audrey Hepburn, Gregory charmed audiences as Joe Bradley, a journalist who falls for a runaway princess. The film's romantic and lighthearted tone, coupled with Gregory's chemistry with Hepburn, made it a timeless classic. Roman Holiday cemented Gregory's status as an international star. The 1960s and the role of a lifetime. By the 1960s, Gregory Peck had firmly established himself as one of Hollywood's most respected actors. Yet it was in this decade that he would land the role that would define his legacy forever. In 1962, Gregory was cast as Atticus Finch in the film To Kill a Mockingbird, a role that would forever be etched in cinematic history. Atticus Finch was a man of quiet strength, unwavering principles, and compassion. He wasn't a flashy hero. Instead, he was a symbol of moral courage in the face of overwhelming adversity. Gregory brought a calm, dignified presence to the role, capturing the essence of what it meant to stand up for justice, even when it was not popular. His performance resonated with audiences on a profound level, and it wasn't long before Atticus Finch became one of the most beloved characters in film history. The timing of the film's release during the civil rights movement made its message even more powerful. At a time when racial tensions were at a boiling point in the United States, To Kill a Mockingbird presented a story of a man fighting for justice in a deeply prejudiced society. Gregory's portrayal of Atticus Finch was more than just an acting performance. It became a statement of the values he stood for in his own life. The film went on to receive multiple Academy Award nominations, and Gregory won the Oscar for Best Actor for his portrayal of Atticus Finch. His victory was not just a personal triumph. It was a victory for the ideals of justice, compassion, and standing up for what is right. Personal struggles and tragedy. While Gregory's career was marked by great success, his personal life was filled with painful struggles. One of the most devastating moments in Gregory's life came in 1975, when his son, Jonathan Peck, tragically took his own life at the young age of 31. Jonathan had always been a thoughtful and introspective young man. Despite his father's fame, Jonathan lived a relatively quiet life. He joined the Peace Corps after graduating from college and went to Tanzania, where he worked to help improve the lives of people in rural communities. Jonathan was a man with deep ideals and a strong sense of purpose. He had a genuine desire to make the world a better place. However, despite his outwardly calm demeanor, Jonathan struggled internally. His battle with emotional pain and depression was something that those closest to him could never fully understand. When he returned to California after his time in Tanzania, Jonathan worked in television journalism. His colleagues and family noted that he often seemed self-conscious and withdrawn. Despite his accomplishments, the pressure of living up to the expectations placed on him as Gregory Peck's son seemed to weigh heavily on him. For Gregory, the pain of losing Jonathan was all-consuming. He often questioned whether there was something more he could have done to help his son. The guilt weighed heavily on him, and it took him years to heal from the loss. Faith and spiritual journey. Gregory's Catholic upbringing played a central role in shaping his values. From an early age, he was taught the importance of kindness, humility, and compassion. These traits became a hallmark of his personal and professional life. As Gregory grew older, his faith evolved. While he remained committed to his beliefs, he wasn't afraid to question traditional doctrines. He believed that true faith should inspire positive actions and understanding rather than judgment or rigidity. Gregory's spirituality was evident in his charity work and advocacy for social justice. He supported numerous causes, from civil rights to humanitarian aid. His actions reflected a deep sense of responsibility to make the world a better place. The final years and legacy. Gregory spent his later years surrounded by his family and reflecting on a life well lived. Despite the losses he endured, he remained a figure of strength and dignity. His humility and kindness left a lasting impression on everyone who knew him. In 2003, Gregory passed away peacefully at the age of 87. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy continues to inspire. Fans, friends, and colleagues celebrated his contributions to cinema and his unwavering commitment to doing what was right. Gregory Peck's story is one of resilience, compassion, and extraordinary talent. His films, his principles, and his life's work continue to resonate with people around the world, reminding us of the power of integrity and humanity. Rue McClanahan's portrayal of Blanche Devereaux in The Golden Girls left an unforgettable mark on television. Her talent and resilience brought humor and heart to the iconic show, which continues to inspire audiences today. The Golden Girls wasn't just a sitcom, it was a cultural milestone, showing that stories about friendship, aging, and love could be both funny and meaningful. Rue's legacy lives on, reminding us to live boldly and love deeply. What's your favorite moment from the Golden Girls? Share in the comments below.